Breaking news, the clown that pretended to care and cry on live TV now wants to take Britain next level, tier 4. So let's have a listen to what he's got to say. Please be warned, I'm a little bit pissed off, so there might be a few F-bombs thrown in here, okay? Let's have a listen to what old Crocodile Tears has got to say here.
So against this backdrop of rising infections, rising hospitalisations, and rising numbers of people dying from coronavirus.
I'm going to pause you there. The rising infections, is that positives classed as a rising infection rate? If so, are you still using the PCR test kit, which Dominic Raab said on Sky TV about a month ago yields a 93% false positive rate? Can you clarify that you're still using the test kit that has been said is not fit for purpose by the owner, inventor of that said test kit? Is that what you're getting this rise in infections from? The yields and results from the PCR test kit. Can you clarify that for me, please, Matt Hancock, and for the rest of the people of Great Britain? And if it is coming from a PCR test kit, can you answer me why we are using that test kit? And who authorised that? Who's responsible for that decision and the result of the decisions made off the back of that test kit and its false positives or the results it yields? Please enlighten me. I got to come back a bit. I lost my way, lost the head a bit.
So against this backdrop of rising infections, rising hospitalisations, and rising numbers of people dying from...
This time of year, you're going to have rising hospitalisations. It's cold. It's the flu season. Same with people dying. It's cold. It's the flu season. Why aren't we getting statistics comparison charts based on the last 5 years? Why aren't we getting comparison charts showing COVID deaths separate from flu deaths and then comparing them to the last 5 years? Seeing for ourselves if there is a genuine rise in spike or whether a lot of the information is being based off the back of these PCR test kits. Because naturally this time of year there is a rise in deaths. The elderly are vulnerable to the colder temperatures. So naturally that happens. It's flu season, yeah? So naturally that is going to happen. What I'd like to see is a comparison to what is going on now to previous years to see if it's this great spike or is it just like a normal year? Because something clearly is not right. You don't stand on good ground anyway. You pretended to cry live on TV. There was no moisture in your eyes. So you're not a well-respected, credible character anyway. So I'd like to see a breakdown of the statistics, the flu deaths this year, the COVID deaths that are purely 100% COVID, not related to anything else. I'd like to see the age groups. I'd like to know why, if we're still using the PCR test kit, you're classifying the statistics off a PCR test kit that give off false positives left, right and centre. It's almost like this is being pushed on purpose. Please, can you provide some clarity regarding the statistics and some comparison to the last 5 years using official statistics so the general populace can see this massive surge in some kind of statistical form, because I'm not seeing it myself in reality. Like I said, you haven't got a good history as far as credibility is concerned. The government have messed up left, right and centre. Is that on purpose? It's been that bad. I'm starting to question, is it all on purpose? You don't even look honest there, looking at me on screen. Tell me. Answer my question, someone. Break down these deaths for the last 5 years. The flu, the COVID, the last 12 months. Show me this great spike. Show me that justifies everybody's lives are being put into misery. Show me that the mental health wave of people killing themselves on this island can be justified by the decisions being made by government, by statistics that stand up to scrutiny, not statistics that are backed by a PCR test kit. Please give some clarity. The people deserve it.